Hey there, Kinder Rockets, and welcome to our Plant a Seed project, right? This is our time for us to be scientists and notice and wonder about plants. So we need to think about, what do plants need to survive, and hopefully our plant will sprout. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we need for this. So what do we have here, Mrs. Cogswell?
We have soil, and that could be either from your front yard or your backyard.
And you have a cup.
And we have a cup or something to plant it in, right?
We have some seeds, right? Or if you have some fruit. See, there's seeds in this apple, and you could actually just take this seed out from the apple, and look, there's a few seeds in here, and if you don't have anything, you could try to plant those. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, another tip, if you have a cup, it's really good to get a cup maybe that you can help, maybe get a parent's help to do this, is poke a hole in the bottom, because sometimes it might get a little too much water and you need a place for it to actually dry out. So what we're gonna simply do is we're gonna fill our cup carefully with soil, right here, right? And let's, for this one, I wanna go ahead and I'm gonna try to plant our apple seeds here. All right, I'm gonna put a little hole in there. I'm gonna put the seeds in there. It's always best to put as many seeds as you can in there. So I'm gonna put those seeds in there for my apple. I'm gonna cover it up, and then in a little bit, at the end, when we're all done with all our seeds, we're gonna add some water, all right? So let's go plant our seeds and get going. All right, Kinder Rockets, so as you can see, our seeds are all planted. So let's think about the last thing that our seed's gonna need to be successful. Let's think about it. I'm gonna give you some clues. You may have seen me pour some of it into each plant, and I move these plants into a certain area because there's a lot of this thing shining down on these plants. So think about what your plants need, and let's be scientists. I'm gonna show you now what I want you to do in Seesaw, all right? Here we go. All right, thanks, Kinder Rockets. Hey, Kinder Rockets, I hope you enjoyed the first part of our video. Here's the second part of our video, what we are actually going to do in Seesaw. So we're going to go ahead and open our activity. All right, and you can see here, we got a few different areas. So the first thing I'd like you to do is you're going to take a photograph, okay? And so I clicked on photograph of your seed. Just do your best to get your seed in your plant. Right now, there's not a whole lot. Okay, there's not a whole lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm observing and I'm thinking about what I see. So over here, I'm going to do a little bit of a drawing, and I'm just going to do my best. The first thing I think I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to draw my dirt. Because when I look and I observe my cup, right now I'm only seeing dirt. Okay, so there's my dirt. All right, and then I notice, like, one thing I notice about the dirt is it looks like, you know, there's a little bit different shades in the dirt. You know, there's some bark in there, or some, I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to put a few different color browns in there, and it kind of looks like a cookie, you're right. But you know what? I'm going to just do my best. Let's see here, going around the cup. I think if I do white, I'm not going to be able to see, so maybe I'm going to do black. All right, and I'm going to go around the cup here, and this is going to maybe be my cup. And if I want to draw my cup, I can draw it like this. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I think about, what do I see? What do I notice? Well, I notice dirt. It definitely smells like dirt. What do I see? So what do I see right near? I guess I see soil, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get my text box here. Okay, so I'm gonna start thinking about, let's see, I see soil, right? And it looks like it's wet. So I'm gonna go back and delete the word soil. I see, those are sight words. Wet, wet, wet. Soil. I see wet soil. Let me see what else. You know, here's what I wonder. There, I can copy it from the bottom. Oops, I need to maybe make this a little smaller. So I'm going to grab the hand, click on it, and move it. I'm going to make it smaller for now, and then I can move it around and expand it. I wonder when my's a sight word, seed, my seed. I wonder when, again, I can click the box and move this. I wonder when my seed will sprout. I'm listening to the word. Stretch it out. Sprout. I hear those sounds. Sprout. So I see wet soil, and I wonder when my seed will sprout. You can see I see, or you can say I notice. I notice is kind of like a fancier way of seeing. And if I want to go back and change see, I can double click here, see how that cursor's flashing, delete it, and I can write the word notice. It's right there at the bottom. See the word notice right here? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move this. Again, clicking on my hand, I can move this and make it fit my area if I want. Then when I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and record my sentence. All right, I can record talking about this. I'm going to grab the arrow here down at the bottom. All right, so this is my model. This is my dirt that I see right here, and I sketched it out. And here's my picture for observing. In my investigated, here's what I did. I noticed wet soil. And then I wonder when my seed will sprout. So every day we're going to fill this journal out, okay? First I got to hit done, right? Listen to my recording to make sure it's good. All right, sounds pretty good. Listen to the whole thing. I got to wait for this green button to be ready, right? When the green button is ready, I can go ahead and upload it. Oop, it's ready there. And again, when I am done, right, I can go ahead and find some other classmates' work and I can comment on it. Like here's Alexander's. I can like it and I can click the comment button and say, let's click it again. Here we go. Alex, I really like how you did a good job organizing your sentences. Okay, hit that and hit the check. And then if I want to, I could also go to the blog and think about the things, the resources that my teacher has in my blog. And so with that, remember our science journal, we're going to do every day to track our learning with our seed. So if you haven't planted your seed yet, you better go do that. Again, any kind of seed will work. And so remember, do your best. You're Kinder Rocket. Great job, Kinder Rockets.